Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So next up I'm going to be looking at Denmark, which is quite something because it feels almost 12 months now since I finished reacting and ultimately postponed reacting to all the 2020 songs. Because I know that Denmark was the last one I did, that I uploaded, because at that point I was like, oh, what's the point of doing the others, it's cancelled. So Dance Melody Grand Prix happened on Saturday. 8 acts went into the show, sadly of which Ben and Tan was not in that selection. Now obviously there was a lot of controversy surrounding that. I'm not going to go into too much detail about it, but let's just say I must admit I was actually really disappointed with the selection on offer. When I was ranking the songs for my jury, I was going through them and I just thought, okay, this is alright, this is alright, this is alright, this one's a bit better. But there was nothing that was really standing out to me, so that was obviously on track. Live could be a very different story. So I watched bits and pieces of the show, and I did initially watch it, but then the Estonian results came up and I thought, oh, better try and jump onto that, try and watch that as well. Unfortunately, my Wi-Fi is absolutely terrible. It couldn't handle 2 streams, so I kind of missed the rest of Denmark. So, the winning performance I have not seen. I've heard the track, so this is technically a reaction. The winners were a duo, and I believe they're called Heeey or Flamme. I'm trying to pronounce that in Danish, and I know the pronunciations are very different in Danish to what they are in, say, Swedish or Norwegian, so forgive me on that. And I believe the song is called Over os par hinanden. Anyway, this is my take on the winning song. Okay, so we're going in with another disco song, another upbeat song. Lots this year. Okay, so I didn't realise they're actually socially distancing and that between acts as well. Interesting. I love the colour of his jacket. That's a very bright colour. Not my kind of colour, but I appreciate it nonetheless. I know it's only a small podium, but I thought there's no they're just standing there and performing it. I was just hoping they'd be a bit more into it. It kind of started to give me like 80s Denmark Eurovision vibes. Maybe it's like trying to go for one of those type of throwbacks. Oh, there we go, there's the dancing. I was about to say, come on, it's an upbeat song, where's the dancing? Like, I'm not imagining the guitarist to do it or anything, but still. Okay, so it's got disco vibes, but there's definitely keyboards in there as well, so it does give me 80s, like early 80s vibes. Oh, well, it's somewhat enjoyable. The chorus is a bit kind of feel good. See, the thing is with Denmark is that they really love their happy-go-lucky entries, and it would be nice to see Denmark do a bit different once. There we go. Come on, I need some energy. You know what, I'll appreciate the fact that it's in Danish as well. It's been a while. I just wish there's something missing from it. There's just something that's not connecting for me. But I'll explain more in a minute. I mean, the ending was decent. Okay, so I'm going to pick out the good and I'm going to pick out the bad from this. And I'm going to be as impartial as possible because, well, I want to be fair. It's not going to be all about my personal views on this. This is going to be about how I feel about the song in general, but from an objective standpoint. Okay, so going into this national final, this was actually my last place. It was just something I just could not connect with. It was not necessarily a bad song. Okay, yes, I was having a bit of a rant, so if the jury are actually watching this, yes, they know what I said on there. I'm not keen on the song, and they know it. But at that point, I hadn't seen the live performance. The good thing is, it's in Danish. That is a massive step up for Denmark. We haven't heard a Scandinavian language at Eurovision since, well, effectively, the last time we heard a Scandinavian language at Eurovision was Finland 2012, but that was a Nordic nation, not a Scandi nation. So if we're talking Scandi nations in particular, it was 2006, and we haven't heard Danish in the competition since the language rule. That's been 20 odd years. So that's a massive thing for Denmark to go in with a Danish song, and I'm hoping they keep it in Danish. I have total respect for that because it's different, it adds more variety to the mix. It's a fun song. It's definitely got the fun, happy vibe which Denmark 9 times out of 10 go for. Again, like Germany, it may not be the greatest song there, but it's fun. And people are going to take on board those happy vibes and are going to connect with that. Juries, maybe not so much. Public, more so. The bad thing for me is the staging. The backdrop and everything was fine. Having the keyboardist there, etc., that's all fine. It's the lead singer. It took ages, in my opinion, that before there was some form of energy going on. There was like a dance break in there, and maybe the lead singers may not be able to sing as well and dance at the same time. It's just that I just felt there was no energy coming from that performance through most of that song, and that was what I was more concerned with than anything. So looking to Rotterdam, I think there needs to be improvements in the staging, especially on how the song is delivered. This is my own take on it. You don't necessarily have to agree with me, and if you don't, that's totally fine. But on a personal note, I'm not a fan of the song. The only other major concern I have, and I was talking about this with my friends earlier on, Denmark is in semi-final 2, and they've now gone in with a disco synth inspired song. So we're going 70s to 80s inspired song. It's a dance song, it's upbeat, and it's somewhat catchy. The problem is that we have also got a number of songs in that semi-final which have a similar vibe. They're not necessarily disco, but they're upbeat. And so we've already got Moldova, we've got San Marino, we've got, I may actually made a list of these, Serbia, we've got potentially Iceland, Latvia. We've got so many upbeat entries going into that semi. We're getting to that point now where we've got the majority of the songs in, and we're starting to see, oh, maybe this one could do okay, maybe this one. I'm not looking at the odds at all. This is just, from a musical standpoint, I'm just worried it's going to get blended into the mix and it's going to be forgotten. So yeah, overall, it's a fun song. It's a happy song. People are definitely gonna get on board with it. So I know there's a crowd. Juries, I don't think are going to pick up as many points with it. Televote, I think, will go for it more so. I wouldn't rule them out, but I'd say at the moment it's a borderline qualifier. Anyway, so I'm going to leave this one here because I'm going to talk too much otherwise. Put down in the comments what your thoughts about the song are. Am I completely tasteless? Which, if you say yes, it's probably correct. And what do you think about the chances of qualification? Also, who was your favourites from DMGP? Thank you for watching, and until the next video, which will be Portugal, stay safe and I'll see you soon. The People's Choice Awards are back for its 2nd year running, sadly after last year's got cancelled. But this is where you get to vote for your favourite songs and artists from the class of 2021 in a number of categories, including Best Song, Best Artist, Best Group, and much more. The link to vote is in the comments section, and voting is open until the 2nd of May, so you've got a long time to vote, and the results will be announced in a video the week later. All the details needed are in the comments section as well. Thank you for watching.